Hello! Stream sa ngayon. So, meron magpasa ng mga halagang impormasyon tulad ito sa atin ng kaalaman po mga kaibigan. Ang aklat na ito po ang araw-araw na pamumuhay at mabibigyan po tayo nito ng sa mga pagkain, gulay at saka yung mga healthy juices. Nito, mabigyan kayo ng mga tips, herbs, and spices. Meron din po dito ito po ang ating gagawin pong aklat ay po na aklat ang ating ipapakita sa inyo. Elements, body disorder or diseases. This book is dahil huli ko po itong nabunot. So, tungkulatan ko po talaga ng pangalan ko po dito sa yung aklat na ito po, ito po ay nabuo po. This book is very important for us, mga ka-perfect. According to the author, Severino is Paipa MH advocate of traditional medicine at the present. Despite the popularity of charcoal, there are still some people who are not sold to its potency due to potency daw. Ito, ano daw po, without leaving the confines and corners of charcoal is an expensive medicine that provides information on the treatment. It is a product of more than 3 decades of forest charcoal therapy and the physical conditions of see a logo by the City Health Science from in Silang, Cavite. A former chair of the School of Health influence reaches to where patients within and beyond the charcoal treatment. The table of contents, my friends. So, ito po yung table. Pwede Japanese experiences dysentery, inflammation of the eyes and bites. Terminal case referred to Mrs. White, typhoid fever, abdominal sticks of charcoal. Industrial uses of charcoal, cancer, animal internal use of charcoal powder, rate of absorption, chemical and food poisoning early. Charcoal as preventive medicine, diarrhea and dysentery, fever, cancer of the liver, case 6 cancer of the thyroid gland, case 7 cancer pain, case 8 air infection, case 9 thumbs charcoal powder. Indications of charcoal disorders, breast muscle disorders, tunnel disorders, physical reactions, specific procedures, poisoning, fever. Ganito talaga. Ang dami pala nito. Dapat natin matutunan. Typhoid and dengue fevers, cancer, gallbladder, source of healing, what relationship between seen in the skin, no more requisite living testimonies, real near 3 references cited index acknowledgements. The making of this book involved several people. Edgar and Lorraine, PhD. Further encouragements, expertise, and support in the use special goes to BSN, to my daughters-in-law, Sinchalin Aguilar, BSE, and rest, inspiration, and unfailing assistance in all my community health programs. To my grandchildren, Catherine, Evan, Dorothy, Elaine, Ivan, Michael, Jan, Diane, Nicole, and Andrew Patrick for their willingness to use charcoal therapy reduction. So, alamin natin, ito po yung introduction. Tingnan ninyo po ito. Diyan po. Basahin natin. Some people had to travel 20 kilometers each evening to listen to the lectures and see the actual demonstrations. This was an index of interest not on the speaker, but on the topics discussed. In some cities and towns, mayors and schools superintended training programs received on January 26, 1982. This community health program received accreditation in Region 10 equivalent to 72 training hours for government employees. Two other programs followed in Region December 21, and a huge number of our people have no access to proper medical care. Every home is in need of simple home remedies that are scientifically proven are taken from their original source. The remaining chapters are actual applications. So sa 19th century pa po talaga ito. Sa panahon natin ngayon, tayo po ay nasa century. So ang aklat po ito ay nabuo po noong 19th century po. Mga kaibigan, malalaman po ninyo yung mga detalye po nito. Mahalaga talaga, ah, sobrang malakas. Hindi po mataas yung internet connectivity po on ating so makinood lang po sa atin. Back to the time of Hippocrates, who lived from including health foods, happiness, homemade. Family were educated in how to use these herbs in case of sickness, not suffering might be prevented, and no doctor need be called. This old virgin many to see yung tinatawag nilang siyang residue po sa ating katawan kasi po synthetic pero hindi po talaga synthetic ang sa yung kalimutan ko forgot so kayo na lang po mas na sa pero hindi ko ba talaga maano mabitaw sa aking tila yung ano yung isa yung lakto lamang po yung experiences continuously studying the simple remedies when used intelligently, she said, The blessing of the Lord may be expected to follow the use of these means. Indigestion. I will tell you a little about my experience with charcoal as a remedy for some form. So hindi na digest ng kain natin. So makaka-bloat yung tiyan natin. Malamang. So ito po yung indigestion. So number two, inflammation of bowel or dysentery. So ito yung pag-inflame dahil po sa matigas po yung dumi natin. Thought came ito po talaga ito. Temporized struggle over the bowel. There was a change for the better. But with the simple means used. So talagang nakakatulong talaga yung charcoal. Inflammation of the eyes, and deep in hot or cold water will best suit the case. Dito, yung sobrang dinidikdik mo ay poultice of charcoal. So ito yung parang sobrang yung iba ay dinidikdik po nila at dinamihan nila, nilalagay po sa isang bag or kung wala ka mang bag ay maaaring damit na hindi mo na ginamit na kuntingin mo at saka ipunin mo lahat ng charcoal ng ano-ano kayo natin ang ating mga balat. The students will endure bruised hands and suffering with inflammation. I prescribed a simple remedy with perfect success. The poison of inflammation. One came to me, circumstance, boys, where you have been burned, and get me some charcoal. Pulverize it, and I will dress down. And the next morning, he reported that the pain was gone. Talagang gamot talaga yung charcoal, mga kaibigan. So, huwag po natin maliitin yung charcoal talaga. Ito, mga kaibigan, yung charcoal po. Ito po ay makatulong sa atin. Ibibigay po yan sa atin ng gamot. So, yan po, mga kaibigan. Boils po yung little son, 18 months old, had a painful swelling on the knee. Was placed upon the swelling, and this gave relief at once. The child had screamed with pain all night, but when this was applied, he slept. I put this in case where the sick were suffering pain, and when it has been confined it, pain and recovery was the result. So, typhoid fever termination, a physician came to me in great distress. A young woman who was dangerously ill. The physician, Dr. Meritcal, came to me and said, "Sister, any light for me in this case? If I and get some pulverized charcoal, make a poultice of it and lay it over your stomach and sides." Doctor hastened away to follow instructions. The prophet of God brought the issue died. The king cried to the Lord. The Lord heard him and said to him, "We have been enough to cure Hezekiah instantly." Next na po tayo. Next page na po tayo. Ito na po ang next page. But instead, he was given to restore healthful action to the body. If we neglect is within the reach of nearly every family, as the Lord to relieve pain when we are too indolent. To make use of these remedies within our power, it is simply presumption selecting messages about 2 page 297. Vegan, nakakatulong po talaga po sa atin. Activated charcoal is produced or coconut shell at temperatures of 800 to 900 degrees Celsius. Pass in steam to remove carbon dioxide. Of some types of iron from a variety of substances in the chemical, food, and pharmaceutical. It is also used in industrial and military gas masks, in the exhaust system and coolant gas system of nuclear reactor installations, absorbing and holding radioactive contaminants until the isotope decays and purifying. Chemical warfare's most stopped in tracks by the intelligence use war one. Although charcoal it has never been used in medicines. Its 1845 edition says charcoal is an antiseptic and absorbent. Yeah. Yung tinatawag natin natutunawan. So, parang kabag na yan. For foul and gangrenous ulcers, correcting halaga ay nagagamit po ito sa maaari po yan sa ilalim ng ating bahay o sa kahit yung charcoal po talaga ay yan po ay mag-preserve so nakakatulong. So marami po talaga ang gamit po talaga ang charcoal. So it's a blessing po talaga po ang ganyan. Thanks God po. Napagdil po tayo. The charcoal was an effective as a guard statistic. He also worked on the quantitative relations between charcoal and particular poisons in the early indigestion. Authorities Namaker asserted that charcoal absorbs one's secretions, bacteria, and toxins. It does not only keep bacteria from entering the blood stream, it also withdraws bacteria from na nandoon sa ating dugo ay talagang nililinis po ng charcoal. Kaya meron po yan. Iinom po tayo ng charcoal na pencil charcoal shaped like pencils can absorb bacteria and toxins while it coats to prevent infection. Pumetra arthritis or in cases of the membranes have ruptured. So kung yan, po ng mga membranes. So nakakatulong po talaga yung charcoal. Charcoal powder is now made into capsules and temperatures of 1650 degrees Fahrenheit. Pass in steam to remove carbon dioxide and other surface area, but maybe as high as 2,000 square meters per gram. Thus, thus, it affords a high quality of absorption. It's now made into capsules and tablets. So merong capsule, tablets. People ask whether green charcoal is just charcoal powder, capsules, and tablets diseases. What is activated charcoal? Or coconut shell in a so 1470 up to 1650 degrees Fahrenheit. Pass in steam as high as 2,000 square meters per gram and foreign substances that get into the body. Activated charcoal does the same work, but it does even better. It's absurd. It's it is it's tremendously increased by the activating process. Commercial tablets free percent, whereas tablets prevented only 48%. Tablet containing 0.34 1 tablespoon of charcoal stirred in a glass of water is equivalent to 4 capsules of activated charcoal or alcohol to the body like germs, viruses, toxins. One tablet capsule no, yung kapsula po ng charcoal mga kaibigan. Yan po. So yan, kaya na po tayong bumili sa kahit saang lugar po mga kaibigan. I've been the most important work with charcoal powder in the treatment observe chemical substances like germs, viruses, toxins, and other products of infections that are harmful meron absorb, meron ding adsorb. So ito yung to take, to hold on or ano talaga ito, mas charcoal. Charcoal without competition, its ability to absorb different substances and chemicals and found to be more effective than is the pain, permitting healing to the face, eyes, uses of the face for ear infection. He mixed the charcoal with glycerin and placed in potash farm in the ear canal overnight with if the affected area is on the hands are magpapatuloy pa kayo po sa mga hanggang page 27 po tayo. Tagal na po tayo nakababa dito sa ating system. So, ulitin po, ito po yung mag-post po ako kung kailan po ako mag-ALA sa susunod po ng ating live stream. Kailangan po yung healthy herbs. Magandang information po sa mga maraming salamat nanonood po mga kaibigan. Kaibigan.